Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Again, heat advisory in effect today. Today is a first alert weather day because of the heat we're seeing across the east. And this advisory will run all the way until 7 p.m. for all areas shaded in orange, which for those of you, again, not looking at your screen right now, it's just about everyone, save for the Down East Carteret County, Currituck County, and of course portions of the Outer Banks. But let's take a look at what we're going to be seeing through the afternoon. Air temperature is going to continue to climb into the mid-90s this afternoon. That will feel like we're between around 105 up to about 110 degrees. Thanks to the humidity. Now it's a combo of sunshine as well as a steady breeze coming in out of the south-southwest that will push our air temperatures well above our seasonal average. Normal this time of year is right around 90 degrees. Now, once we get past 90 degrees, it's very difficult for us to get warmer than that. There's a reason why we usually don't see 100-degree days, at least air temperature-wise, across the east. And it's because of that humidity. It makes it feel hotter, but then it also limits how hot it can really get. Usually you have to have some pretty extreme conditions here in eastern North Carolina or a setup just right in order to finally see the triple digits on your thermometer. But today we'll end up in the mid-90s, which will be warm enough to take our feels like temperature up to about 105 to 110 degrees. Now later on this evening, we're going to be tracking some thunderstorms that are going to be approaching eastern North Carolina between the hours of 8 and 9, crossing over I-95 about 9 o'clock. And then slowly, I would say slowly is a bad term for it because they're actually going to be fairly fast moving storms, but they will gradually decrease in strength as they pass over eastern North Carolina. This is a good thing for those of you watching along the coast, as you'll end up just seeing a few leftover showers, but really not too much in terms of thunderstorm threats. But areas closer to I-95, here you can see just where that frontal boundary is by 9 o'clock, again crossing over the interstate and into eastern North Carolina. From there, it just continues its path all the way towards the coast. But that just shows you the wind gusts associated with that incoming frontal boundary. We also need to take a look at the rain showers coming in. Now for today, mostly sunny skies, not much for cloud cover until we get to around 6, 7 o'clock. Then the clouds will spread over the east. Here is again the arrival of those stronger storms. Wind gusts going to be the main threat with this system. That is severe wind gusts in excess of 50 to possibly 60 miles an hour. Those are going to be with these storms, and even as these storms move in, they could die out. You may think, okay, well, if they're dying out, what's the big deal? Thunderstorms that die out tend to force a lot of moisture down at the ground very rapidly, which creates strong outflow gusts, or in some cases microbursts, and those can be very, very damaging and create some very extreme wind conditions. So it kind of like a last gasp for the storm, really pumping out that energy as it crosses over into eastern North Carolina. The good news is these storms are expected to weaken as they approach the coast. So again, I would be sure overnight tonight to have your phone set on loud. You can scan the QR code up in the corner of your screen there to get the WITN weather app. If there are any warnings or watches issued overnight, you will be alerted on your phone. Now here's a look at your full 8-day forecast. Again, today a first alert weather day for the heat as well as the storms. And then tomorrow we get back to a calmer pattern. Still looking at some storm potential there for Thursday and Friday, but we enter a weekend forecast that looks to be just about average with a slight chance of maybe a stray afternoon storm or two coming up on both Saturday and Sunday. Thank you very much for tuning into your first alert forecast online. I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger, and I hope you all have a great day.